Hi guys, this is Alex from Masson Lifestyle. I hope you guys are doing well and that you had a great weekend. I did not sew a thing this past weekend. The weather was absolutely beautiful, and you guys know that my sewing space is in the basement. It's a dungeon down here. It's cold. It is dark, so I just decided to go outside, enjoy the nice weather, do some gardening, bike riding, anything but sewing. Well, I did do a little sewing. I finished the hem of my bias cut skirt and my lander pants, but I thought that since Simplicity dropped their summer patterns on Friday, and I took a look at those, and it's kind of interesting some of the things they had. Lots of dresses, a couple of unexpected things, but they also had some adaptive patterns, which I think it's absolutely wonderful that they're including some of that. And I think a couple of maternity patterns in there too. Things that I'm not going to use, and I'm okay with that. And I don't know if you guys get a ton of ads on Instagram. I'm not a whole lot on Facebook. I'm not even there a whole lot, but you get ads constantly the whole time for like summer makes, or somebody is having one heck of a sale. And I got quite a bit of ads for Am Taylor, and I decided it's time to do another one of our the ready to wear look for summer using summer patterns. So let's start. So I thought that we would start with S9605. And guys, this is a brand spanking new pattern from Simplicity. It is a top, and it's got flounce on the sides. And it also has, it's got a couple of views, one with a V-neck and then kind of like gathers down the front, or you can also do shirring on kind of like the waistline, which they have actually used. They have bias binding and elastic, but if you are a beginner and if you're looking to kind of take a little leap of faith and try something new, you can do shirring on that part in the waistline, and you can even make this into a long dress. So looking at Am Taylor, they have the floral smock shell, and it retails for almost $60, which is a pretty good price, right? But they have this top on their website in numerous fabrics, bunch of fabrics, and some are just flat, meaning like no print, and then a couple of other things with print. I even saw it in an ad for Walmart, which is surprising, but it was really cute in yellow with like a lettuce hem for the flounces, and also for the waistline. Super cheap, so God knows how long that would last. But again, Simplicity 9605, great pattern. And I think this is one of those patterns to have in the stash and use it over and over again. I would even guess that you can probably even make this pattern in a knit, right? Definitely if you want all of that flounce on the side to kind of just stand up a little bit. But if you wanted to just kind of be there and act more like a flutter sleeve, you can also do that. So great little pattern to have on the stash. And again, that is brand spanking new. It came out on Friday, June 3rd. Another pattern that I was looking at is Simplicity 1887, and this pattern has been around for quite some time. I actually T Crumpets and Sewing. I always mess up her channel, but I love T. She does pattern reviews. Great pattern reviews, actually. If you're ever looking for a channel on pattern reviews, she's your girl. But she had this pattern in her stash, again, Simplicity 1887, and they have pants, they have shorts, and they also have a skirt. So great little pattern to have in the stash. And I was looking at Am Taylor, and sure enough, they have the tie waist shorts, which you can completely make in this pattern. They have it in this like light peach color, which I did not care for. I mean, come on, pattern, right? You're sitting on the ground. If you're going to picnics, you're walking around, you're gardening. So again, perhaps like a stretch twill or a linen. And this is a nice little pair of pants to have in the stash. And I even saw it in Ann Taylor with like a scalloped hem with like a satin stitch. I really liked it. It's a way to kind of elevate your pants if you wanted to do that. So one to keep in mind. Another pattern that I saw within their stash, and this one is out of print, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you have it in your stash. And that is Simplicity 8175. And I have it somewhere around here. See, 8175. I'm sure you guys have this pattern in your stash. It is an old one. I don't remember how old this is, but it's a couple of years old. I've actually made this in corduroy. I've made this in a stretch twill. Great little pattern to have for a pencil skirt, right? Great little pattern to have. So I got bombarded with Ann Taylor and their sale this past weekend, and I have no idea if they're still having a sale. I know my sister was all over it because she travels for work a lot and she has to get dressed up. But they had this beautiful carmine pink pencil skirt made out of linen. And again, guys, take a look at the picture. You can use that pattern to make that. Keep in mind, the pattern does have the slit for the skirt right down the center front. You can always move that to either the sides or you can even move it towards the back. Whatever you prefer, great little pattern to have again in the stash. I think that's one of the tried and trues. I'm surprised that Simplicity got rid of it, but again, a nice little pattern to have in the stash. And if we're talking about skirts, let's talk about wrap skirts, right? Take a look at New Look 6456, and I'm going to put a picture up. Again, it's been around for a while, but this pattern is still in print. It's still being sold by Simplicity. Great little pattern. If you are a beginner, wrap skirts are awesome because there are no buttonholes, there's no zippers, and everybody looks great in them. So if you look at New Look 6456, and you look at view A, which is a maxi length. I usually don't tend to go for maxi length. I'm more of like a midi length or perhaps something down to like my knee. But if you look at view A, and of course, Ann Taylor has a wrap skirt in this beautiful yellow, kind of like a sunny true yellow fabric, and it says that it has go days, but I don't see go days. What I do see is panels in this fabric that are just a little bit more flared out, and it's just the way that they cut the panels. But you can do something similar in the skirt if you wanted to just flare out ever so slightly. And again, it's a beautiful skirt made out of linen. You can make it with this New Look pattern. So again, another tried and true pattern. Guys, one of the things that I was surprised that Simplicity did not put in their last review was shorts. I am just kind of like perplexed how they released this and there was no shorts. Perhaps a Vogue that is coming out in a couple of weeks or probably fairly soon will have shorts or some sort of just something in their website for pants. So we'll see what they come out. But looking at Ann Taylor and looking at the plethora of shorts they had so many shorts, lots of cute stuff. So again, and I told you guys I had done a video on shorts because I had to make myself those, and I made the Danny shorts, the Lander shorts. I told you I made all of those. They're beautiful, they're fantastic. But here's another pattern that I have yet to get, and I'm hoping that this weekend is the sale for Vogue and Butterick at Joann's. But it is Vogue 9008, right? And this is a flat front or pleated shorts. They get great reviews on sewingpattern.com. And Ann Taylor has a plethora of shorts on their website. And guys, most of them retail between like $60 to $70. You can make this for, I would say, half the price once you take into account that you have to buy perhaps elastic if you wanted to do something with an elasticated back, or if you want a zipper, right, thread, and all of those things that you're gonna need for shorts, buttons, and all that good stuff. But I'm pretty sure that you can make that for half the price, especially if you get the pattern on sale. So again, a nice little pattern to invest in your stash, and that's Vogue 9008. And fingers crossed that they come out with some new patterns with shorts for Vogue for summer, because I mean, come on, it's summer, right? Nobody's dressing up in a million dresses every day. At least I know I'm not. But talking about dresses, and I saw a couple of these on Ann Taylor's website, and I have to say that when I saw Butterick's last release, probably about a month ago, I know I saw this dress by the model and it just did not catch me, but I usually have to look at the line drawings and I have to look at ready to wear to kind of say, can I make that? Because it looks really cute. So this is Vogue, or actually not Vogue, Butterick 6872. It's another brand spanking new pattern from their spring collection, and this is for view A. And it's rather lovely. They call these a nap dress because apparently you can take a nap and then just keep going, go to the store, go about your life. It's view A, and you can make this in eyelet fabric. You make this in Swiss dot if you wanted to. But talking about that, look at this dress from Ann Taylor. It is in black eyelet fabric, and it looks like they put a little ladder lace on the trim. Beautiful dress. And again, you can make this in black fabric. You can make this in white fabric if you wanted to. Great little dress to have in the stash. Another one from Butterick 6758. It's a button-down shirt dress because of course we have to have those in the stash, right? This is an older pattern from Butterick, not super old, but it is still in print. And perhaps, probably maybe a year old. Don't quote me on that. But if you use some summer fabric for this, perhaps like a double gauze or maybe even like a Swiss dot, you are in business, right? So I got an ad from Vineyard Vines. I've never been to the store. I've never been to their website, but this dress caught my eye. It is a hot pink fuchsia double gauze dress. And when I saw it, I saw, I can make that. This dress retails for almost $190. It's such a fun dress. And if you do it in double gauze, you are going to be able to, stay cool throughout the summer. Again, that would be using pattern Butterick 6758. And guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, right? I'm gonna keep going. And another pattern that I saw, it's M8090. It's a loose fitting dress with tiers. And obviously when it's loose fitting for the big four, there's a ton of ease on those patterns. So just make sure that you are comfortable with the ease. I usually kind of try to tighten things up a little bit just because I'm a little bigger. So I don't want to look like I'm wearing just a big tented dress. But if you work on the ease for this, you will look great. But here's a dress from Vineyard Vines. They call it their Harbor Tier dress. Look how cute this is. And this is made with seersucker, and they also added these bands in between the tier to kind of break out the stripes. Great dress. You can make this on your own, right? And then here is another one. It's M7360, and I actually have this pattern somewhere around here. Hold on. M7360, it is a loose fitting pullover top with 3 different types of sleeves. You can go sleeveless, short sleeve, long sleeve. You can make this into a tunic and throw it over your swimsuit with a pair of sandals. You're good to go. You can use linen, cotton gauze. You can use cotton lawn if you wanted to. Great pattern. And who likes J. Crew? I like J. Crew. Every now and then they kind of drop the ball, but so far so good. I liked some of the things that they had their summer, but they have this cotton poplin V-neck shirt. And I've also seen this shirt on the website in white double gauze. Guys, this is the pattern for that. This is the pattern for that. So get this pattern. You need like 2 yards, guys. 2 yards for this one to make this pattern and get that shirt that you saw at J. Crew. And then guys, one more, because we have to throw in a little indie pattern in here. And of course, myself perusing through J. Crew, they had this one-shouldered tank top. They have it in all the colors, and it retails for almost like $40. I think it's on sale. They have it in all the colors of the rainbow. I perhaps cannot wear that because I need support. And even if I do a shelf bra in there, I cannot wear this. But if you can, one shoulder tank, you can use the brand new Shelly tank from Melissa Threads. She just released this pattern. It is a one shoulder tank. And guys, you can make this pattern for a lot less than what it costs to buy from ready to wear. And I'm sure with 1 yard of fabric, you would be perfect. So guys, what are you making this summer? Have you looked at any ready to wear things, and have you paired it up with patterns? And again, I'm always trying to make these videos to get you guys sewing. I have to pick what is going to be my next make. I have so much fabric here and so many patterns that I'm having a little bit analysis paralysis, but I'm trying to get it done. And then also letting you know, I'm going to start to do sew alongs again, just because the kids are going to be going to summer camp next week. And I know that you guys like some of those sew alongs. So I am perhaps going to try to do some of the patterns that I've talked about today, perhaps up top with the shirring, in case that is something that you were a little bit uncertain how to do, or perhaps that nap dress from Butterick, because I think that would be a nice dress to have. All right, guys, I will see you guys perhaps later on this week. And if you like that video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. See you later. Bye.